Yo, what up, manga? Because I am back from the video viewing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Kingdom Arc. I know it's been 2 years since my last review. I am so sorry it's been that long. Didn't intend to it, but some things came up and stuff. Plus, shitty internet right now. So I can't continue watching Go Rush even though I want to. Missed this end of the second saga and the beginning of the third. I want to know what the hell's going on. And something to get pissed off about too. Seeing able but Suijo and the other Belgians back from the dead. Which I disagree with. No matter what. Well, see, though, but why no. Well, I bet it really undercuts the whole thing. The sacrifice. It negates the whole sacrifice the story. Trying to stop the process. See, undercuts the two one emotional episodes includes Belbagia. The Belbagia. I forgot his name. These are the ship Yulios. It's just open. Just yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it's been 2 years since my review on the original one, which consists of 59 chapters. Here's the first volume, the original one. For some reason, these were released by a company known as Golan's Manga. I have never heard of it. I'm released under www.orionbooks.co.uk. I really do not know why Biz did not release these. Was it because it was not... I doubt it, because the manga was being released by Biz by the time Ball Kids was dubbing the anime. One thing that bugs me a bit, if you read the GX manga, seems Biz just decided to keep the dub names instead of going back to the original Japanese names. That kind of bugs me, since they go for 5Ds, they actually use the original Japanese names. So that kind of pisses me off. Now, it's the detail. The spin-off manga based on the spin-off anime don't last as long. Only last over around 50 or so chapters. It's kind of weird. But hey, it'll be quite an interesting experience when I get to them. Of course, once I finish up each story. GX's first arc is pretty long, not as long as Duelist Kingdom in the manga, but pretty much longer than the Duelist Kingdom arc in the anime, which is over 40 episodes, I think. So GX's first arc is a bit episodic, like Bleach's first arc. I understand, want to get more people into things and stuff, get more familiar with the world, new concept, but they didn't have to go on for that damn long, did they? But still pick up in the second arc. Again, I'll cover the anime when I get there. I gotta finish up the Duelist Kingdom arc. Still got a lot of episodes to left, but not story-wise. All I got now is the Paradox Brothers duel. The Kyra Yugi duel. And the Kyra vs. Pegasus duel. The finals with Mai vs. Yugi and John Ochi vs. Keith. And Yugi vs. Pegasus. So yeah, I don't know changes from the manga but the anime. Wait. Anyway, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was originally a Game of the Week story, while the Duel Monsters card game first appeared. I don't know the exact chapter, but eventually the card game became popular, became its own thing, hence why in the West it's separated into, this volume was separated into its own story. Like Dragon Ball Z and stuff. Show they're different from each other, but it's still a continuation. So about delay, let's get into the story. Well, so the story opens up with an introduction to the world of Duel Monsters. It gives a bit of explanation of the rules, what you know about it, and Takahashi was still picking out the rules at the time. He rest in peace. He was still picking out the rules at the time, so a lot of cheating moments with Yuki. Of course, that gets glossed over later down the line, because but it's still growing pains. You really tell. And the cards look quite different early on in the manga. I don't know what changes by the time the Battle City arc happens, but I don't know. We'll see. Since the cards in the anime look quite different. And no, I'm not talking about the dub either. Anyway. So yeah, it's basically... Episode 1 of the anime actually does have a Yugi vs. Jinochi duel. That was not in the manga. Instead, the manga adapted the manga, actually did decide to adapt from the manga, was Jinochi vs. Anzu. Now, you want to know stories of these characters? Just go watch my reviews on them, even though they're 2 years old. It's still good reviews. And this when Go Rush was still airing its early arcs. Around Go Rush's first year. So, I don't know if it was before or after. About 2 years ago is when I got this bone. 2 years. I don't think it's been that long. No, that was 3 years ago. Alright, Summer's ended in 2021. Just a year. So, 2 years. Was it 3 years? Oh, shit. Anyway. So, yeah, Jinochi sucks at the game. And the reason is he has too many monsters. Since Duel Monsters is a balanced type of game with magic, spells, traps, and stuff like that. Jinochi asks Yuki to train him, but Yuki can't. Oh, he actually does, unlike in the anime. Yuki's grandpa, Sugoroku, was just looking up the store for the night, was just cleaning up. Saying he's there just in time, since the championship's going on. By the way, we learned how old the card game is a little bit later. That old? This that old? I don't know, pretty much a short time frame for the cards. But I'll delve more upon that in a bit when we get there. Anyway. Basically, a championship's happening. Goes into the anime, Jinochi did join it. I'm watching. Yugi also getting a package. Much man were introduced to 2 characters who become a bit important later. One of them has a slightly different design early on. There's Insect Haga and Dinosaur Yazaki. Or you know them as Weevil Underwood and Rex Raptor. Now, Miyazaki's hat is not a beanie. It's more of a backwards cap. As is just an early appearance. Basically, watching the duel to get a sense of things. I'll experience Duelist play it. Also, a bit of a change in the anime is the arenas. They kept more consistent from previous stories as it is a continuation. They're more just desks, cards with a holographic arena and stuff. They project them. Oh, they even will get more of how they do it in the arc as well. So I'm skipping over that duel to when Yuki opens the packet. But the newscaster does introduce us to an important character, Pegasus J. Crawford, president of Industrial Illusions. Wait, what? Why is he referred to as Maximilian J. Pegasus in the manga when all the other characters keep their fucking Japanese names? I'm not joking. Like Katsuya Jinochi, Sugoroku Muto, Hiroto Honda, Anzu Mazaki, Ryo Bakura, And for some reason, Pegasus J Core Maximum Pegasus. They get the J part, but it doesn't make any fucking sense, does it? Why keep his dub name when the other characters have their original Japanese names? That's just a bit bothersome. Why? I'm just serious. Why? What's the whole fucking point? I mean, it just bugs me. But yeah, it's important. I got the point. Georgie gets excited. Okay. So look reminds me of the parcel. You it says a glove, 2 stars, and a tape recorder. Burn it in. On the TV is Pegasus Crawford. Use them. And right. Basically, he's heard about Yugi's defeat of Kaiba. What I mean is defeat of Kaiba. I want to test the skills right here and now, but how is the video? Yugi's not sure, but he does do it anyway. Somehow Pegasus is able to guess what cards he has. And seeing something's off, as in a shadow game. So basically, Yugi transforms into Yami, and those Pegasus for real. Under a time limit, of course. Yugi says he's how strong Pegasus is firsthand. No detail from the anime though, not in the manga. So in the anime, everyone's posing besides Yugi, but in the manga, everyone's not, and they're reacting to this in real time. So somehow Pegasus is able to see Yugi's cards, what cards Yugi has. Seems he has probably minds. And Yugi ended up winning Yugi ended up losing by a hairbrain. If his monster managed to attack Pegasus, he would have won. But time's up. Pegasus invites Yugi to head to his island in Duelist Kingdom. Of course, Yugi asks why. It's when he managed to take his grandpa's soul. Sort of. Sorry, I'll use some manga here for reference, but I'll try my best to remember some stuff. Takes Yugi's grandpa's soul with a Millennium item, the Millennium Eye. Trapping his grandpa in the TV. Next day at school, Makura comes in, oblivious to what's going on because, he wasn't there. Let's just explain what happens. And now Yugi's grandpa is stuck in a portable video camera. Not really communicating, even though it doesn't come up much. It doesn't really butt in much in the storytelling. So, I think it's best the anime did make a good change to that, because really, Sakuga didn't much have an impact on the plot other than story moments. Ariana Tori doesn't really talk too much, doesn't react to anything. So, yeah. So yeah, Yugi's done the dance, but make him out what Pegasus done. She cheers him up. Yugi ends up getting tormented. Later at the shop, he writes a letter getting 3 cards. One's the location to the ship, 2 are portents for the tournament. And the duel gloves for a bit. Mm. and, and Yugi Jonochi also has a particular, but she thinks it's from Pegasus, but no, it's from his sister named Shizuka. Shizuka Janochi. Yes, Janochi's full name is Katsuya Janochi, but he just called him by his last name, which is quite common for some anime. Shizuka is what we know as don't tell me. Serenity is it. Basically, she's having an operation soon. Joji reveals that she's had bad eyesight since she was a kid, and soon she'll go blind. But they're expensive. But there's an expensive overseas thing that can help her. Like you said, it's expensive, costs quite a lot of money. You know, Lugia lets Janochi take it on for this duel and gets him half his star chips. And the boat they meet. I don't know if it's in the volume or not. Mihaga and Miyazaki. You also meet another character, Mai Kajaku. We'll get more about her later. As alongside Anzu, Honda, and Bakura, our 5 characters head out to Duelist Kingdom. Now, Bakura is in a Duelist Kingdom arc in the anime, but the anime do some slight tweaks to changes to get him there. Now, he's not there at the start of the arc. But midway, pretty early on, though, you will, round about the time a specific duel happens. So, yeah. Argo gets Yugi those guard down and shows him the Exodia cards he used with Kaiba. Haga throws on the ships, thinking nothing will stop him. Georgie tries his best, but can't get all the cards. Failed. Yugi reassures him, that he can do anything. As again, officially arrive at the Duelist Kingdom. We learned they had special duel arenas. Well, not arenas, more like duel boxes. Yeah, I don't get that either. I think anime they went for both mediums. Because a manga is a page by page spin. And having access to a specific small spot instead of a big arena works for the medium. I think. I'm not sure. But I just like how the anime how a little bit, my opinion. Anyway, Yugi's first duel is against Haga, who's a notorious cheater. A lot of good duels early on. I'm not going to go over every duelist, but there's a guy named Mako, of course, Mako Tsunami. He is, I know his dub name. I can't remember his Japanese name now, sorry. So yeah, Noji gets his first proper duel on the island against Mai, who's also cheating by using perfume. But Janoji that's a great character arc for the entire story. He ends up defeating Mai. We won't see her again for a bit. There's a few more duels for it. Meanwhile, Mukaba Kaiba ends up coming to the island. Well, I think he was abducted actually. Since the anime did not actually glue stuff. It's a whole thing, okay? I'll explain properly when I get to when I actually reveal the Duelist Kingdom of the anime. So Mukaba was being captured by Pegasus, who wants Kaiba Corp. He's made a deal with 5 specific members of Kaiba Corp. Didn't get major appearances until non-canon material, as in the Virtual World arc. That'll be okay if it didn't come smack dab in the middle of the Battle City arc. Yeah, around the Battle City finals. Since it went up to the semi-finals. If you get what I mean. So, Yugi ends up doing... I mean, Kaiba's also alright. Managed to regain himself. Still missing one piece of his heart. So when he's attacked by Pegasus' goons, will try to kill him. And it seems like it worked. As Yugi faces up against Duelist to try and rescue Mukaba, who's using Kaiba's soul. In the end, Kaiba revealed to be alive. And so Yugi wins the duel. Of course, Mukaba's captured. He's been captured. Again, it's a last story, okay? Next big story shift comes with Jinochi, as he ends up having a sort of rematch with Mai, but not a rematch. Basically, Dinosaur Miyazaki challenged Mai to a duel, but Mai only agreed if he defeated Jinochi. So the two dueled, and Joey did not want any help from the others. And Miyazaki is opponent of a powerful red called the Red Eyes Black Dragon, which rivals the Blue Eyes White Dragon, except there's only one Red Eyes. So yeah, Yugi, Endo, so covers Jinochi officially won the duel with his own skill, as he grows even more as a character. And Bex a stupid bet Rex made, so he could try and get Jinochi's Time Wizard to defeat Mai. He lost his red eyes to Jinochi. So yeah. Yugi, after that we get another big story event. The anime character just in between this, by the way. That Mai starts to stick around with them for a bit. And it's starting to actually grow as a character a bit. Starting to become less selfish, less selfless. Damn it, I did it again. I meant less selfish. But Mai gets abducted by a player killer, who we know as Panic in the anime. Well, the anime's dub. By the way, I always thought the PK on the shirt stood for Panic, because it was in his name. The dub called him. I never questioned that. It was actually really smart of them to call him Panic with P and K on the end. But now I get PK stands for Player Killer. It's the kind of thing you see in MMORPGs. Yugi duels the PKer and eventually wins and suffers him a penalty game, seemingly killing him. Another big story event is that Kaiba ends up running to the end. And Jinochi gets pissed at him. And the anime having a duel testing out Kaiba's new duelist system. Smart idea, Takahashi. You use that a little bit and just the idea of a dual disc and have a portable duel anywhere. Smart to introduce that here while the duels arc's still going on. That was a prototype. It's going to still be worked on in between the story arcs. Plus, we got a non-dual arc coming up next. Most likely done trying and Palmer make another popular game aim out it. I don't know what I'm talking about, but we'll get there when we get there. Anyway, Jinochi ends up losing Barry to Kaiba. Ends up losing his confidence. Kaiba reveals how powerful Pegasus is. Years ago, during a tournament, Pegasus ended up having a kid defeat a man named Keith Howard. And that was in America, by the way. Keith lost. That's how powerful Pegasus is. So, Yugi's going. So that's why Kaiba's going into the castle to rescue Mukaba, his brother, who treated so badly just for power. So we don't see. We give us some more scenes with Kaiba. We get that. And the big story. And Kaiba does eventually reach the castle, but Pegasus does forces him in a little duel Yugi. But put a pin in that. We come back to it in a little bit. But another story event is that they again run into Bandit Keith himself. If he and three conies, one has the first name Ghost. I'm not joking. Georgie is a tough time. But eventually wins the duel. Of course, Keith won't let. It's still a dirty cheat. Lands traps him on the ground. But thanks to Bucharest Melon win, the other meeting, Timothy cares. We know it's the paradox, brothers. We don't make it reappears in GX. Yeah. I'm not joking about Pyra. I'll talk about that when I actually review GX on my anime channel. But I have over 100 subscribers since my last video on Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyway, so now they have 10 starships each heading the castle. But of course, Kaiba stands in their way. Yugi and Kaiba have their duel. It's feeling that Mukaba's soul was taken by Pegasus. Of course, wasn't Kaiba had to duel Yugi to be able to duel Pegasus to save his brother. And stop him taking over Kaiba Corp. You know, Kaiba sorts for drastic measures when he's about to lose. It's the first time we saw the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I've got to mention that. Every time when his life point strikes, if his life points get attacked next, he'll fall off the edge of the where they're standing on. Yugi couldn't bring himself to do it, but his other half would. Yugi has forced himself to stop. In the end, he lost the duel. Don't lose confidence, but the anime has a filler episode for some reason. Mostly done to pad out time a bit. Because, again, the anime adapted manga in the 2000s and stuff, don't always have some filler arcs and stuff. It's a common thing back then. These days it's not, but back then it was. Anyway, and my showing up to give Yugi some extra starches as a thank you. They get into the castle, where you see Pegasus battle Kaiba. Kaiba did have a good upper hand, but Pegasus used his own cards against him, forcing Kaiba to lose the duel and his soul taken. And we now have the finals. We also know that Pegasus somehow knows Shari. Anyway, that the reveal who we're basing the trouble in the files. Keeps still a slouch as ever. He just wants revenge against Pegasus. Enemies necessary. Yugi. So Yugi versus Mai round 1. Round 2 we'll go to Keith and Janochi. So yeah, plenty of rest. Honda though decides to go try and rescue Mukaba. We don't see him recover for rest 2 duels. Sorry. Until around the end. So yeah, in the anime, by the way, Bakura, Honda, and Anzu were right to the tower. I don't know why that was changed. That was actually not seen. So, Yugi versus Mai. Yugi's not being less confident, wavering a bit, but Mai's words helped him. In the end, Yugi won by doing the first ritual summon, Black Luster Soldier, and wins the duel. Mai's out, but she will get stronger, showing how much she's grown the character in this time period. I think it's been 2 weeks, but it feels more like days. But I don't know, timelines, difference in shows and stuff. I don't know. Next up is Keith versus Janochi. Because Keith makes a sneaky move and steals the card that's used to enter. Basically, the rank card, by the way, is for loser go base Pegasus, and the soul be trying to decide they lose. Well, thanks to my Janochi got a new card in a 2 duel. In a tough duel, but in the end, friendship prevails and Janochi beats Keith. Because Keith won't have this. He runs the Pegasus in the hallway. And it. Because Pegasus knew he was cheating about the entire duel. Keeping specific type of cards in his bracelet. He also had a bit of a type of gambling addiction with nothing left to lose. Basically, one of his addiction gambling pins is Russian roulette. And you know that game. So basically, the penalty game features Russian roulette as his hand turns into a freaking pistol, shoots him in the head, puts him dead. Then the enemy was not killed, he survived, and returns in season 2 in a story I think is filler. Again, I'm not read the manga much in the arc. I'll eventually get there. But the next arc's pretty short. Of course, we finally have Yugi versus Pegasus. Honda Bakura shot with Mukuba's body and plays it somewhere safe. Going by Kaiba Goes Yugi wants Pegasus to keep his word. The duel begins. It's a pretty tough duel since Pegasus can read Yugi's mind. Or is it really mind reading and more suggestion? Mind manipulation. I got this from the anime, by the way. Because doing the Yugi was... Actually, let me just chuck some in. Hello. Goodbye. Bye. There is in the manga, so you can find that. Seems to be more of a mental suggestion. What was that term called again? Subliminal message is, more of a subliminal message. Making you think you're doing something, but it's just being tricked thanks to your image going by. That seems might be the power of the Millennium Eye. Never suggested though. But Takahashi suggested with the art. When he drew it the first time it's used. Hey, Yugi and Yami suggest a unique strategy by mind swapping. It works for a bit until Pegasus reaches a shadow game. Make it tough. Yugi's last act for passing out is to place a face down card. And helping friends, they manage to block the mind so Pegasus can't read. In the end, Young managed to summon Blackluster Magician of Dark Chaos. In the end, defeats Pegasus. It's always having a bargain, the souls are released. I'm going to be also some things about the Millennium items. Anyway, he created the card game 7 years ago. 7. I had it become popular in those amount of time, but 7 seems like a too short amount of time for a tournament that had to be quickly made. It was created 7 years ago. I get it didn't exist when Sugoroku was young, but it could be a little longer, like maybe 10 years or so. Oh, but then again, Pegasus was only 5. Again, when this is a flashback, it kind of step that, but you get what I mean. It's not suggested. Timeline is not suggested in the anime though, which makes it a lot better. Because Pegasus in his 20s though. Anyway, woman he loved the most, Cynthia. I think that's her name. But she died at the age of 17. He left Try to with boyfriend and girlfriend. I mean, the anime's just their husband and wife, and she died. That's why I say her age when she died. I don't know. He went to Egypt, see, because he of the power to supposedly bring back the dead. That's when he ends up meeting Shari and end up secretly following him. But among items not chosen, you die. The end. Pegasus was chosen by the Millennium Eye. Oops, sorry. Sorry for that. Anyway. Yuki. Anyway. As his Millennium Eye just have a hidden dark side to them. And that's the reason he went like that was so brutal. Like if he wanted just to bring back his loved one, why do all those horrific acts? As there's a dark side to many items. And maybe Yami Yugi will start out more darker, but as it runs up Yugi himself, it starts to slowly soften up. It's growth in the Death Tea arc. The reason Honda rescued Mukaba because he owes him for saving his life in Death Tea. Honda's reason for rescuing Mukaba, looking for Mukaba, still a good person, but I think having him being owed for saving his life makes sense. So yeah. Mukaba wakes up and eventually gets a reunite with the missing pieces finally being removed. We do get some funny moments between them. Kaiba has one to do that, then he takes them in his helicopter. See once they get back to Eva. I think the anime removed that. It was quite funny. So I how they managed to get back in the anime, I think. It was quite funny. Anyway, Bakura makes Yummy Bakura seems to not being destroyed as he kills Pegasus to take the eye. The anime decides to keep him alive. I don't exactly get why, but doesn't bother me. I like Pegasus. And he really didn't show up, he didn't show up much in the story anyway. So if he didn't appear in the Dark Side Dimensions, it didn't really bother me. Because I just want you be, since he doesn't show up that much in the story. No, the movie actually shows a bit of his growth actually helping out Yugi and his friends doing the Anubis tour. I did a review on that movie for 100 subscribers special. Be sure to check out. So everything's back to normal as the arc comes to an end. And that was the Duelist arc of the manga. A little longer because I had to use manga for references. But next time I won't have any references for it. So, try my best to do it from memory. It's a short chapter. It's like 10 or so chapters. Initially 11. But since, it's actually 74 chapters with this arc instead of 73. I don't know why it was listed as 73. It wasn't, but I did the math and stuff. You get that right. So, anyway, for you guys watching, enjoy my content, please thumbs up button. Want to see more, subscribe to the channel, make sure to always comes big. I'll see you guys next time for the Dungeon Dice Monsters arc. But just short arc, because then we got the Battle City arc, which is a pretty long one, but it's the last time of the Duelist manga before the Millennium 1 manga. And that one's over 60 chapters. So, we'll see how well I do. So, thank you. I'll see you guys next time. Guys, jump out.